It's Divas That Care Radio. Stories, strategies, and ideas to inspire positive change. Welcome to Divas That Care, a network of women committed to making our world a better place for everyone. This is a global movement for women, by women, engaged in a collaborative effort to create a better world for future generations. To find out more about the movement, visit divasthatcare.com after the show. Right now, though, stay tuned for another jolt of inspiration.
Namaste and welcome to the Divas That Care Network. I'm your host, Gia-Raquel Rose, owner of Airs Above Yoga, and you are listening to Above the Ground podcast. If this is your first time tuning in, our network is going into its 16th year and is listened to in over 30 countries. I would like to personally thank you for giving me the gift of your time. As always, it is my honor to hold space with you. And it is actually a little bit of a milestone for me today, and I suppose for Divas as well. But this is the 50th episode of Above the Ground podcast. And when I spoke with Candace about launching this, it was a few years ago, post-COVID, but definitely, having been a guest on one of her original podcasts on Divas That Care Network, and a plug to the lovely and amazing Joyce Benning. It was just truly an honor, and it was the inspiration for me to come on here and communicate with everyone and hopefully bring a little bit of education, inspiration, and just all beautiful, wonderful things to an amazing network of women empowering women. And so I just want to say thank you to Divas That Care, to Candace and to Joyce for, being the launch pad and allowing me to bring this space to you for your hopefully enjoyment. And if I may push a little bit harder, maybe having inspired you over the past couple of years and 49 episodes, now 50, to bring a little bit of yoga, a little bit of wellness, a little bit of meditation, inspiration, dietary influence into your day. And I hope that even if you've had one small token of inspiration from any of the things that I've shared, that I'm very grateful for that and to you for that. So just one more echo of my sentiment of gratitude to and for the women who are a part of this network and the men who are a part of this network, and no gender, always everyone in between, anyone who gives of themselves to the betterment of humanity and for the good of all and the harm of none. I thank you for being a part of our sphere and hope that this too inspires you. And in keeping with the nature of the 50th episode, and the fact that we do have a new moon and we are in the first month of the year, I thought what better way to choose the inspiration for meditation than the angel number 555, which is all about change. Hopefully a positive change, but I know that I've seen some people on Instagram and other, influence personalities say that the 555 can be maybe one of their least favorite angel numbers. Well, I've always found it to be uh, a little bit more exciting, kind of like that, getting accepted to school, or getting the yes letter from a new job, where it's that anxiety, but in a positive way. And I've always looked at that angel number in that representation. And while, it can bring, if you think about the fact that the only constant in life is change, and the fact that we are always evolving and always, I don't even want to say it, the subject of, or the mercy of the whims of life and the tides, as it were. But there is an element of the idea that all you can control is yourself, your responses and reactions. And there's also the idea that you can manifest and bring into your surroundings that which you're in alignment with. And so I like to go with that last aspect of, things aren't happening to you, they're happening for you, and it's how you react and respond to those occurrences that forms your trajectory, and that can change your trajectory. That if you're not on one that you choose or that you like or that you find inspirational or that you find an alignment with your goals and your manifestations and what you want for your life and your existence, that you can make that choice to alter your actions, alter your intentions, and bring what it is that you do want into your existence and your reality. And so that's where we're going to focus this 50th episode meditation on the idea of change not happening to you, but happening for you. And the idea that, um, as always, a big part of the process of change is trusting in that process. And as everyone, I believe, at this point knows, I'm definitely spiritual and somewhat religious, and belief in a higher power that wants the best for you and is supporting you, even when you don't necessarily understand the divine plan or path. That it is still, even when it doesn't, might not look to you like it's happening for you, may not feel like it's happening for you. It may feel downright scary, and it may feel like the world or the rug is pulled out from underneath you at times. And that can be, a nod to those Instagram influencers who, shy away and fear that 555 angel number floating across their clock or their watch, or a receipt that they got from who knows what. Just all of these ways that, these angel numbers can communicate with you, and to try to embrace the change and trust the process. And so, without further ado, we're going to set ourselves up in a comfortable place. And I will always say that traditionally meditation is practiced in an upright seat so that your spine and your chakras are in alignment from root to crown. And I do understand that a lot of people are uncomfortable sitting in that way. And I've said this through all of my meditation episodes, and I will say it again to you now. I personally believe that the only way to truly drop in to the space of meditation is to be completely physically at ease, so that there's no part of your body that's screaming for your attention as you try to still and quiet your mind. And so for me personally, I generally prefer to meditate in some form of a shavasana position, whether that is fully reclined on my back, whether that is with my legs up the wall, whether that is in a reclined bound angle with my knees followed apart, and soles of the feet together, so you still have that grounded sensation, but you're grounding kind of within yourself. And in that way, you're almost even redirecting that energy into yourself. But always remember, with any meditation, it is imperative to ground as you come out of the meditation, and even to ground as you enter the meditation. And so that can be done physically, that can be done intentionally, and always practice your meditation in a safe space, preferably one that is with limited distraction, I will say, so that you can truly drop in and not be, abruptly brought out of that very, very sacred space, no matter what your belief systems are. The space with you and your own intuition and your angels, if you believe in that, or source, God, whatever it is that you align with, that is a sacred space and always should be treated as such. So I invite you, as I continue to talk through the setup for this, to start to make yourself comfortable in whatever position you find calls to you. And it can change also day to day. And a lot of times, if people are traditionalists and they prefer to sit in that upright seat, then I highly recommend a meditation pillow or, a stack of blankets. And you want to just kind of position yourself towards the edge so that the sits bones, and air quotes for those of you who are not watching, can be, and that's the base of the pelvic. So not the tailbone, not the sacrum, not behind you, but actually getting forward on the seat of the pelvis so that your knees begin to drop below the pelvis, which will kind of angle the pelvis forward slightly and stack the spine so that the lumbar curve is on a little bit of a tilt, and then balances out the curve of the cervical spine, and kind of stacks the spine nicely on itself so that you can support that seated position for, a number of minutes and longer comfortably without kind of that fighting feeling or the ache that forms in the knees or in the back. So meditation pillow for those of you that have, or blankets for those that do not, and positioning yourselves appropriately, or coming down into a comfortable position on the floor. You can put a bolster under your knees, especially if you have any lower back tension. You can also take the soles of the feet to the edges of a yoga mat if you choose to meditate on a yoga mat, and allow your knees to just gently fall in and rest onto each other. And this is a really great, comfortable lower back release. It also has a tendency to keep you slightly more grounded into that earth's energy by the simple fact that your feet are down and grounded into the yoga mat and the floor beneath you. So, whenever you have positioned yourself comfortably into this space, gently begin to lower your gaze or close your eyes. Begin by drawing your awareness into your body by first connecting with your breath. And as you breathe, allow your breath to flow into all of the points of contact between yourself and the earth beneath you as you truly begin to ground down. Feel those parts of your body very, very heavy on the floor with a complete relaxation of the muscles that support you each and every day. And at the same time, completely weightless in the support that the earth provides you. And begin to sink in to this sensation. From there, begin to create this safe space for you to be in by visualizing a brilliant, iridescent, pink light surrounding you. Notice whether you're looking out at it with your mind's eye or whether you're looking at yourself surrounded by it. Watch it grow from your heart center, expanding out and around you, slowly, purposefully, completely. Notice the perfect sphere that it creates around the entirety of your physical, mental, emotional, etheric, and spiritual bodies. Feel the warmth of your heart center expanding all around you in this perfect circle of protection. Know that this is your safe space. Know that this is a space of self-love coming from the deepest part of your heart center, brought beyond your body with your own intention and by the connection of the divine of your soul. And from this space, begin to fully relax your breathing. Relax every part of you. Relax your chest fully and completely. Release your diaphragm fully and completely. Begin to breathe in a sensation of ease. If you feel called and it is comfortable for you, bring your hands onto your heart. And breathe in to the palms of your hands. And on your exhale, release and relax the entirety of your rib cage, the middle of your back, your diaphragm, and the space just above your belly button. Feel at peace in this place. And with your hands on your heart, begin to establish a sensation of trust with yourself. Knowing that this ease that comes from the relaxation of your breath, of your heart, of your chest, this is your space of peace in the chaos that is outside the sphere of protection all the way around you. This sacred space you have just created by intention and self-love is always available. Know without any doubt that you are safe, that you are protected, that every step you take in alignment with your heart, your heart's desire, your soul's mission, that this protection is always around you. Cultivate this feeling of complete trust with yourself and with the divine. Breathe again. Deep, deep, deep into the very base of your belly. Feel for any tension, any feelings of anxiety, any feelings of unworthiness, any feelings of fear. Feel them where they are and what they feel like within you. Is it a tension in your heart center? Is it a feeling of constriction in your belly? Is it a sinking feeling in the pit of your stomach? Is it a hollow feeling deep, deep down? With your next inhale, begin to visualize the iridescent pink that is all around you, being breathed in to those parts of your body that feel fear. Breathing into the parts of you that hold and carry doubt. Allow that which protects you in the external to release and remove the physical sensations of doubt and fear from inside of you. If it helps you to visualize black or gray being released with your exhale, allow whatever comes out from you as you work with this breath to be released. Visualize the pink and the iridescence within it, erasing away any darkness that is released and replaced by this self-love and protection. Pause for a moment and notice how your body feels. Is your chest feeling more free? Has your abdomen relaxed? Bring into your consciousness now a time where you felt completely and totally safe. Remember that time, but more importantly, bring yourself back to that space in your body and feel what pure safety feels like for you in this moment. Breathe here in this space. It doesn't matter if it's a memory from yesterday, from years ago, even from childhood. Memorize this feeling in your body. Set that intention for yourself now. Know that you understand what safety feels like. You have memorized and taught all of the cells in your body to trust and know this feeling. Keep this feeling in your body, and with your exhale, thank the memory that brought it to your consciousness. And continue to breathe in this moment, carrying that feeling of safety into the present. And know that no matter what the future holds, this feeling, this deep inner knowing is always accessible to you. This sphere of projected love around you creates a boundary that allows you to cultivate self-love, self-trust, and the knowledge into the cellular level of your body. That you are safe, that you are loved, and that change may be around you, but that you are constant. Your heart, its projections are infinite. You are limitless. Begin now to deeply breathe into all of your extremities. Feel and see the iridescent pink from the sphere around you. Moving with your breath and flowing into the tips of your fingers and toes, the soles of your feet. Until, with your mind's eye, there is no physical body between you and the love around you. That boundary between your body and the love of your heart that separation is gone. You are the space of safety. You are the space of love. You are your own constant. And while you have the ability to project love around you, as you are that projection, there is no longer a separation. Visualize now the sphere that is you, iridescent and pink, creating the shape of the body you have come to trust, know, and love. Begin to feel the form that is you,
seated on a pillow or laying on your mat. Take the shape of the projected self-love as you become one again. This time in your true form here and now. Deepen your breathing as you breathe all the way down again into the points of contact between yourself and the earth beneath you. And ground down. Bring the formless love that you are, body, mind, and soul, into your physical, tangible reality. As you watch the iridescent pink become one with your entire body. If you have kept your hands at your heart center, place them onto the floor or press them into each other to further connect yourself back into this reality here and now. When you are ready, gently begin to open your eyes. As with any meditation, always remember to take your time coming back into your body, grounding yourself, whether that's eating something small, drinking a glass of water, walking outside barefoot. And while this meditation may be edging a little bit more advanced, remember that while our bodies are here for only a short time, our soul, our hearts, the projection of our hearts, which is our soul, is eternal and limitless. The energy of who you are truly is forever. And know that the love that you have for yourself, the formless version of you, others are just as formless. And we are all, at the end of the day, spheres of pink iridescent light. We are all one. We are all without separation. That separation here and now is truly the illusion of this life. And so I thank you for allowing me to go full woo-woo with you on this 50th episode of Above the Ground podcast. And I hope that you utilize this meditation to remind you that we are all the same at our essence, and that when we connect with the lack of separation and the fullness of love and trust in ourselves, that we connect to that space of the divine within all of us. And the space of the divine is where we are safe, loved, and walking with God, Source, the light, the universe, and hopefully for the highest and best good of not just yourself, but for all. And I want to tell you again how much I appreciate each and every one of you for sharing your space with me. And I ask that you please feel free to share the same with your loved ones. For more goodness, follow me on all the socials at Above the Ground Podcast and visit my website, airsaboveyoga.com. As always, don't forget to check out my other episodes and my amazing sisters at Divas That Care. You can find us on Spotify, Odyssey, Apple, Amazon, iHeartRadio, or anywhere else that you might feel guided. Again, my name is Gia-Raquel Rose, owner of Airs Above Yoga, and you are listening to Above the Ground Podcast, where every day is a good one.
Thanks for listening. This show was brought to you by Divas That Care. Connect with us on Facebook, on Instagram, and of course on divasthatcare.com, where you can subscribe to our newsletter so you don't miss a thing.